Hi, guys, and welcome to La Verdad Sana podcast. I am your host, Nicole Diaz, and this is officially my first episode. I want to say thank you so much to all of you guys listening, the ones of you who are watching me from whatever platform you're watching me from. Um, and I want to say that I am a bit nervous. I am stepping out of my comfort zone to be able to record myself and start this new journey. Um, but I want to also say that this is a space for honest conversations, the kind we don't always say out loud, but we feel deeply. And here we'll talk about healing, growth, love, boundaries, and the truth that hurts but also heals. Um, I wanted to start this podcast with the why. Why la verdad sana? You know, I think because I've learned that avoiding the truth keeps us stuck, but facing it, even when it's uncomfortable, it's what actually sets us free. This podcast was born during a season where I had to sit with myself, like really, really sit with myself, like no distractions, no pretend, just me, my thoughts, and the truth that I couldn't run anymore from. And um, I think I've learned that healing isn't about becoming perfect. It's about becoming honest. Honest about what hurt you, honest about what we allowed, honest about what we deserve. You know, for a long time, I thought that being strong meant staying quiet, staying loyal, staying longer than I should have. Um, but the truth is, strength for me now looks like boundaries. It looks like choosing peace. It looks like walking away without hating myself for it. And La Verdad Sana is not about having it all figured out. It's about giving yourself permission to grow without guilt. I think for a lot of us, um, and I think more than anything myself, I from my experience, I have always been like I've always been a good person, you know? I've always had a big heart, and I've forgiven so many people in my life, and I've also asked for forgiveness when I have been wrong. But not just that, I have always felt guilty in a sense. I think because growing up, or even more so as an adult, my mom always taught me, like, be a good person, you know? Even my sister tells me all the time, to do good, you have to be a good person. Can't be going around messing with other people or messing with other people's lives, hurting other people, and not think that life is just gonna not hit you back with the whole truth. And um, it's also a space where we'll talk about love, about grief, about healing and self worth, and the uncomfortable truth that help us evolve and become better people. I think sometimes it'll feel like a deep conversation, sometimes like just a plática, sometimes like a reminder that you didn't know you needed. And if you're listening to this, you're in a season of becoming, of unlearning, of choosing yourself, protecting your peace. Um, this is a space for you, you know? You're not behind, you're not broken, you're not becoming. And here we tell the truth because la verdad sana. I think for a really long time, I've been a little hesitant to start a podcast, but it's always something that's been in the back of my mind that I've always wanted to do. And I think throughout the years and with all the life lessons that life and other people have taught me, I think what I've learned as of right now is that you gotta like put yourself in those awkward situations. You gotta put yourself in those uncomfortable situations. Whatever it is in life you do, say, obviously you're not gonna hurt other people. Obviously you're not gonna do something dumb and just be, okay, I fucked up. No. Not just about taking accountability, but it's also about, putting yourself out there in the sense of like, if you want to start something new, if you want to start that business, if you want to start anything you want to start, like put yourself out there, but always be your authentic self. Always be true to yourself and always kind of want more in life. And before I go, I want to leave you guys with this question. What truth have you been avoiding? And what might heal if you finally faced it? I think that's a good one. I think that's a really big one for a lot of people. But other than that, I want to say thank you for being here, for listening, and for allowing me this space into your life. If this episode resonates with you, take it as a sign that you're not alone. This is La Verdad Sana podcast, and talk to you guys next episode.